Everybody, please remain standing for the pledge. Good afternoon, everyone. Honored to be here today as we celebrate the graduating class of 2024. I'd like to welcome all of you and thank you for your support of these young adults as they work towards this milestone. Graduates, today we celebrate you. You've worked hard and persevered. As we announce your names here in a few minutes, we hope you take in the moment. It's the culmination of years of commitment to learning to read, write, think, and lead. Some of you will go on and continue your education. Some will be refining your craft and applying your skills in a career. Some of you will enlist in the armed forces. The purpose today is not to say goodbye, but rather reflect on where you've been and where your journey will take you. And think about how you all move forward on your journey. I want to share a lesson with you from a book I read several years ago. The book's entitled Coffee Bean by John Gordon. It's a short and easy read with a powerful lesson. As you move through adulthood, you're going to discover there's going to be some challenging times and experiences. One might say you've been under pressure and sometimes stressed. The book asks the reader to consider how you will respond to various situations. For example, the author asks the reader if they're a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean. Sounds strange, but it fits the analogy. Stay with me. So let's examine what happens to each of these items when forced into a potential stressful situation. In this case, place it each in hot water. If you place a carrot in boiling hot water, it becomes soft and mushy. Place an egg in boiling water, it becomes hard, and the outside shell might even crack. Place a single coffee bean in boiling hot water, and what happens? Magic. The coffee bean transforms the water into a beverage that all people around the world drink every morning, a hot cup of coffee. You see, the coffee bean affects the outside environment in a positive way by spreading its influence and creating a flavorful drink all will enjoy. So I share this. First of all, to encourage you to find a good book and continue lifelong learning. Second, more important, as you move forward in your adult life, we hope and wish that each of you will be like the coffee bean, spreading positivity and influence on all of those around you. Even in challenging times, be like the coffee bean. In closing, we know that you all go on to do great things. We're all proud of what you've achieved. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to invite Tom Patton from the Tiger Foundation to present the Tiger Foundation Distinguished Alumni.
Good afternoon. Let's try that again. Good afternoon. Let's keep this casual but official. I'm Tom Patton from the Tiger Foundation. The Tiger Foundation was formed, I believe, in 2006 for the purpose of supporting the school, helping other organizations support the school, award scholarships, and in 2016 we began the Distinguished Alumni Program. To be considered as a distinguished alumnus, you have to, of course, graduated from Strasburg High School and should have achieved either local, national, or international success in your chosen career and/or have continued to support and make contributions to the community of Strasburg or the school system. There are two reasons why we do that at graduation time. The first one is many times we find out that people are totally unaware of what graduates from Strasburg have accomplished in their careers. So one of them is to let the town know this is what happens, this is what can happen after graduation from Strasburg. The second one is to let the seniors know that don't ever think for a minute that just because you're graduating from a small, rural Ohio town, you can't make a difference in the world, because you can. The way I would like to handle this today is I will announce the candidates, have them stand, and then tell you what they've done with their career since they graduated. And then after that, present them with their awards, and at that time it would be totally appropriate to give them a good round of applause. They've certainly earned it. And I will also encourage you that after the ceremony is over, they'll be over here. And if you want to make it personal, go over and shake their hand and tell them thanks, that you're impressed with what they've done. Our first recipient today is Diana Flickinger. Diana graduated from Strasburg in 1982. She earned a BS in Education at Bowling Green and a Master's in Education Curriculum from National University. She also earned a Master of Science in Educational Administration from San Francisco University. Diana began her teaching career in Tuscarawas Valley and then Dover from 1986 to 2000. She then moved to Tuscarawas Valley as principal at their intermediate school in Marlboro from 2001 to 2019. During that time as principal, she also served as volleyball coach and varsity cheerleader coach. She was program manager for an $800,000 21st Century Community Learning Grant that served over 250 students. Mrs. Flickinger was a founding board member of the Tiger Foundation and served on the Board of Education. She and her husband Ron lived in Strasburg, where she served as a member and president of the Strasburg Mother of Athletes from 2007 to 2016. She also volunteered with the Strasburg Country Club, the Ox Roast, and the Corn Fest. She was co-chair for the successful 2004 bond levy to build this new school. Diana has also served the Strasburg First Lutheran Church as a Sunday school teacher, PBS volunteer, youth group leader, and served on the church leadership board. Please join me in honoring Diana Flickinger. Ann Samsa Gunther was a 1983 graduate and began her educational journey at Ohio Valley Hospital School of Nursing and graduated with a diploma in nursing. Fueled by a strong desire to continue her academic progress, she received her Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Walsh University, her Master of Science in Nursing from the University of Akron, and her Doctorate in Nursing Practice from Walsh University. Ann holds nursing executive specialty and certifications by the American Nurses Credentialing Center and the American Organization of Nursing Leadership. A registered nurse for 38 years, Ann has served in various executive nursing and executive healthcare leaderships for the past 25 years. These roles have included Assistant Chief Nursing Executive, Hospital Chief Nursing Officer, Vice President Heart and Vascular Services, Women's and Children's Services, and Cancer Services. Currently, she serves as Chief Operating Officer for the Alton Health System and President of Alton Hospital. Having served on the Ohio Organization for Nursing Leadership Board of Directors for the past 10 years, and she continues to serve. In 2019, she was elected President of the Ohio Organization for Nursing Leadership, leading a 25-member board comprised of nursing executives from urban, academic, and rural hospitals across Ohio. A key accomplishment during her presidency was submitting proponent testimony for Senate Bill 3, Nursing Licensure Compact. The bill was passed in the Ohio legislature and signed into law by Governor DeWine on July 21st, 2021. Currently, Ann is a member of the Ohio Association Board of Trustees, Ohio Hospital Association Board of Trustees, as the OONL liaison. At the national level, Ann serves as a member of the American Organization of Nursing Leadership's Chief Nursing Executive Committee that is developing a 3-year plan for system nursing executive competencies and education. Active in numerous volunteer activities, she serves as a member of the Board of Directors of the Alton Health Foundation, Alton College, Alton Women's Board, Healthcare Alliance of Greater Ohio, and Central Stark County YMCA. And has received the following awards and honors. Selected in 2020 as the Ohio Nurse Executive of the Year by Ohio's March of Dimes. Nominated for the OONL Nurse Leadership Award, chaired the Ohio March of Dimes fundraising event, and elected President of the Ohio Organization for Nursing Leadership. And attributes much of her success to her husband Michael, daughters Jacqueline and Brittany, and parents Jim and Sandy Sampson. Additionally, she credits Strasburg High School teachers and coaches, Mrs. Peg Kyle, Mrs. Deb Simonetti, Mrs. Jill Watson, and Mr. Cliff Bronson as being outstanding role models. If you would please join me in honoring Ann Sampson.
Hello again. I'm going to present the final, not the last. Certainly not the last. Clarence Tom Patton graduated from Strasburg High in 1965. He received his Bachelor of Science degree from Ohio State in Pharmacy and his Master's degree from Ashland University. Tom served in the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. And while stationed at Wilson Army Hospital in Fort Dix, New Jersey, Tom was awarded the Army Nomination Award, which is for the improving the patient care at that facility. That was a nice award for him to receive. Upon discharge from the Army, he became a staff pharmacist at Dover Hospital. And in the next 43 years, he was developing and improving things I can't hardly pronounce. He was promoted to a director of pharmacy. He started by developing the sterile product and IV administration program. The IV this is one I've had trouble with. Hyperlipidation cancer chemotherapy program. He began the employees prescription program. Tom also was responsible for implementing a computerization of drug delivery system. He integrated the patient lab with the drug dosing calculations on the pharmacy board. Tom served as a national board member of the advisory council, administrating programs for the volunteer hospitals of America. Now, Tom had a quite busy professional career. He also maintained a much participation in the local churches and in the community. Tom served for 14 years on the Strasburg Board of Education. He has served on the Tiger Foundation Board. And even with his hobby, which is mountain climbing, Tom climbed Coto Praya and Mount Rainier, that one I can get. And he did that raising money for Compassion International. And during that time, he and his wife sponsored 6 kids. Tom, in 2011, which was a super day for Strasburg, founded My Town Strasburg, which works with organizations and all the churches, helping the people of Strasburg help themselves. I present Tom Patton.
Salutatorian, J. Lee.
Welcome, everybody. Before we start, I just want to say thank you to all the staff at Strasburg, teachers, custodians, counselors, our beautiful lunch ladies, secretaries, just everyone who has provided their services for this school. We don't thank everyone enough for all that you guys do for us, and none of this would be anywhere near possible without all of you. If I could please, everyone give a huge round of applause to all of our staff. All right, that out of the way. Can't believe we're here. It only took 18 short years to get where we are now. Back when we were all in elementary, we were told we were the class of 2024. And we graduated in 2024. It always felt like that year was just so far away and it would never come. Well, I got news for everyone. It's currently May of 2024. Nothing can change that. For these past 13, 14 years we've been in school, it's all been about one thing, learning. I mean, it was supposed to be, but most of the time I just showed up to social class. Seriously though, the point of all these years leading up to this was for one reason, and that reason is to learn. Not only about science and math and history, but also about how to socialize with others, how to be a productive member of society, and how to make smart decisions, which some of us are still learning how to do, including me. I'd say that there's nothing more important in this life than learning. When me and my best friend, Lucas Matthew Language, spend time with each other, one of the topics we like to circle back to and talk about is how crucial the ability to learn is. We've come to the conclusion that you just need 2 ingredients to make a successful individual. Firstly, the capacity to be kind to others and treat others with respect. Secondly, and most importantly, to have the ability to learn and be open to new knowledge. I believe one's intelligence is not measured by how much a person knows, but rather how much a person is willing to know. A day that you are not learning is a day wasted. It could be the worst day of your entire life. If you learned something that day, anything at all, it's all worth it. It doesn't matter if what you learn has anything to do about what you did that day. If you learn something every day, then it is 100% worth it. All 18 years of my life, I've learned a lot. From my home life, from work, from school, from the internet. Maybe a little too much, to be honest. Sometimes in school, I would think, man, I can't wait to graduate and go to school and never have to learn about any of this stuff again. Now that I've grown up a little more, I realize that learning is one of the most important aspects of life. I pray from this day forward, despite the fact that we're graduating high school and moving on to jobs, going to college, we all still learn every single day. We try our best every single day. I truly believe that the world would be in a much better place if we just learned from each other more. Everyone here knows there's a lot of problems in the world. Racial, religious, economically, politically, all of these things plague our world. I believe if we try our best to learn more about each other and the world and the ways of others, I believe the world could be a much better place than it is. If there's anything you take away from my speech today, if you forget everything I've just said, please remember one thing. Please never stop learning. Always keep an open mind. Never close yourself off to information. No matter how old we become, who we meet, what paths of life we walk down, never stop learning. Especially if all of us are graduating. We're not graduating because we're done learning. We're graduating because we just started. Thank you.
Valedictorian, Silence.
Good afternoon, parents, staff, family, friends, fellow friends. As we gather here today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of class of 2024, I want to personally thank everyone for coming out and supporting us. Only 4 short years ago, we roamed these halls as freshmen. We were unsure what the future would bring, all of us struggling to change middle school to high school. But after a little while, we began to thrive and start bathing our own backs. Some of us chose football or baseball, drama club or band. However, there's one thing we all do agree on: graduation didn't come fast enough. We also had struggles along the way. For me personally, I dealt with learning disorder at a young age that affected my reading, writing, and spelling. During elementary school, I got my butt kicked off the speed limit reading test. At the time, I thought getting through the rest of high school would be one of the hardest challenges in my life. With a lot of hard work and dedication, I was able to graduate at the top of my class, and I feel very honored and truly grateful to be standing here for our valedictorians today. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't let setbacks define you. You can achieve whatever you want to in life. But looking back on it, I realize that's not just the academic achievements that make school so special, but all the friendships we built too. It's the fun moments we share, joking with friends, hanging out at Friday night football games, or watching DC. Only that now. We made lifelong memories that'll never be forgotten. Today, we are all thrilled to be able to walk across that stage and finally get to high school diploma we worked so hard. Today marks the end of a chapter in our lives, but it opens a new and bigger chapter. So, when we stand on the brink of our future, the word is ours to enjoy. We have all been given the tools needed to succeed, and it's up to us to decide how we use them. But while we move forward, we can't predict the lessons we learned in high school. All the teachers and friends we have had shaped us into the individual we are today. So, to my fellow graduates and everyone who came out to support us, let's celebrate our achievements, cherish the memories, and look forward to what comes ahead. Congratulations to class of 2024 we did. Thank you.
Valedictorian, Ada Richards.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming together today to celebrate the class of 2024. Today is the day we've been waiting for a long time, but I'd like to congratulate all of my classmates for the hard work that you put into getting to this moment. Graduating high school is a huge accomplishment, and I'm very, very proud of all of us. Before we begin, I'd like to thank my family for pushing me to be the best in all I do and helping me get the opportunity to stand before you and speak as one of the valedictorians of our class. I would also like to thank every teacher, coach, and community member that has supported me over the years. You've all played a very crucial part in making the person I am today. One of the most valuable lessons I have learned throughout my time here in Strasburg is the importance of generosity. Generosity is not merely about giving material possessions. It's about giving ourselves, our time, our empathy, and our kindness. It's about extending a helping hand to those in need, lifting others up when they stumble, and celebrating their successes as if they were our own. The ability to give is a gift all humans have, and we should use it in any way we can. An act of kindness does not have to be grand. It can be as simple as a compliment, lending an ear to a friend, or even just holding the door for the next person. Strasburg is a special community in which I believe people rejoice in the ability to be generous. I have witnessed generosity firsthand a countless number of times growing up here in Strasburg. One of the biggest ways that I encounter generosity is at my church every single week. I attend Strasburg United Methodist Church. It is a beacon that's illuminating generosity on every corner of town. I have never felt unwelcome at my church, even though the majority of the attendants are a bit older than me. I feel extremely supported by the members of my church. A few of them have even come to almost every single one of my sporting events this year, and others have been to a few who made it a point to let me know they are cheering me on no matter what. The members of my church are not only generous towards me and other members, they are also generous towards the church itself. Whether it is giving an offering every week, volunteering on cleanup days, decorating for Christmas, or making cookies for the afternoon service, there is always an influx of people wanting to help. Many of the members of my church have served as great role models for me. It is extremely important to find a place for voice for value, and for me, that is for my church. Another place in Strasburg I have witnessed generosity is being a member of the softball team. Over the years, I have felt an overwhelming amount of kindness from my teammates, coaches, and especially the Strasburg community. My teammates have taught me generosity through their constant cheering and being there for me no matter the circumstance. My coaches have taught me generosity through their dedication to giving my teammates and I the best chance of success. The Strasburg community has taught me generosity through the countless meals that their members have bought and the willingness to support the softball team. The generosity I have been shown from my involvement with the softball team is immeasurable. The last place I would like to talk about the generosity I have been shown is through my teachers at school. Teachers are an extremely vital part in your growth as a child. I had so many generous and kind-hearted teachers who really did more than what was asked of them. Even if they were tired or busy, they would do everything they could for their students. Elementary school teachers may help you tie your shoes, middle school teachers may help you open your locker, and high school teachers may even help you fix your car. Teachers use their own money, whether it's buying school supplies for those who need it, or giving a class reward at the end of the year. They also use their own time, be it staying late to read papers, or giving a student extra help with their assignment. I feel as though teachers are not as appreciated as they should be, even though they are one of the biggest sources of generosity any community can offer. With all this being said, I hope one day my classmates and I are able to give back to the community which has been given to us. Whether we end up living in Strasburg or somewhere far away, we still have the ability to be generous no matter where we are. I also hope we find a group or a team that supports us. Maybe one day we can even become role models that we have so graciously had growing up in this community. Generosity is a way of building full circles. An act you do today positively affect you down the road, and you have no idea yet. If you only have one constant in your life, let it be showing kindness to everyone around you. In closing, I would like to remind you that generosity is more than just the act. It is the spirit with which you act. As we embark on this next chapter of our lives, let us carry the spirit of generosity wherever we may go. Let us strive to not only be successful individuals, but also compassionate citizens of the world, dedicated to making a positive impact on the lives of others. I hope everyone in attendance today can take something away from my speech. So let us remember the words of Winston Churchill. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Congratulations, class of 2024, and may our future be filled with balanced opportunities, and may our hearts be forever open to the beauty of generosity.
Valedictorian, Derek Hursler.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to welcome all faculty, alumni, friends, family, and distinguished guests to the 2024 graduation ceremony at Strasburg High School. Well, graduates, we made it. Famous poet and philosopher Drake once said, "Sometimes it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination." Think of how far we've made it, individually and as a class. Looking back to freshman year, it seems like it was just yesterday. There was the first football game, the first class, the first girlfriend, the second girlfriend, the third girlfriend, the figuring out the problem. Yet our hearts were in it together, and we grew physically and mentally. Think about all the trends and cultural moments we've lived through together. Trump and Biden arguing with each other as a hobby. Charlie D'Amelio on TikTok. OG Fortnite. In the midst of all these great times and memories that we've lived through, we remember the great struggles that we faced. Failing a test that you studied for hours to pass. Making a mistake in a team sport. News bombs stealing your phone because you had it out in class. Among these hardships, it was important to learn from our mistakes. For me, I thought I would email the school telling them how great the past 4 years have been. Then I remembered what happened sophomore year. What's important is that we realize what exactly went wrong, and we rely on our work ethic to fix the mistakes for next time. As we go throughout our lives, some of us will go to college, trade schools, and the workforce. I encourage each and every one of us to do two things. First, be open to making mistakes. Understand that growth is not possible without failure, and at times failure can be the driving force behind success. Secondly, remember that the key to mending mistakes and avoiding them next time is work ethic. Putting your head down and ignoring slander from the naysayers will go a long way. Ice Spice once said, "So I tell him there's one of me, he's making fun of me, that boy is a cat." As I leave today, remember to be bold and trust in the hard work that you put into things. Thank you.
Staring at somebody I think is way too tall. All right, let's clear that down. I'm the last person before you graduate. So I got the sound in practicing. I got that for an hour and 10 minutes, so trust me, I'm really quick. But was there any doubt about the class of 2024? Congratulations, you made it. Sometimes in life, you just know when individuals have it. And the class of 2024 have it, that it factor. Also, good luck to those that are still involved in baseball, softball, and track. The job's not finished yet. Community members, Board of Education, the class of 2024 are filled with leaders, athletes, members of clubs and organizations. As Mr. Kruger said, some ones are college, military, or a trade. They are all unique and will follow on different paths. One thing I can tell you is the class of 2024 represents the best of the Berg. Please keep them in your hearts as these Tigers embark on a new journey. It takes a village to raise Tigers. It's going to take a village to support them moving forward. Staff, around 2011, the class of 2024 walked through these doors. 2011. That doesn't seem too long ago. The time really does go by fast. Throughout the years, you have been the one constant students had as Tigers of Strasburg. You showed up, you listened, you supported our students as they grew from little cubs to full-grown Tigers. Hold your head up high and be proud. The class of 2024 is an example of your life's work. As Mrs. Haney would say, if you were an artist, these Tigers would be your masterpiece. I'm not sure if Mrs. Haney actually said that, but it just sounded like something maybe she would say. Staff, simply thank you for being amazing. Parents and families, how do we do this? Do we laugh today? Do we cry? Do we fake it till we make it? We're an emotional roller coaster, or in better terms, graduation has us in our feels. Graduation is such a wonderful time for celebration and reflection. Your sons and daughters are graduating. They did it. They soon will be Strasburg alum. Kind of scary, right? I mean, are they ready? Are we worried about the what ifs and unknowns? Now what, right? Trust me when I say, they got it. These Tigers are more than ready. They exceeded expectations and are more than prepared to tackle the challenges and opportunities they have before them. On behalf of the class of 2024, let me mention a couple things. They're sorry for the heartache and the worry sometimes they cause you with not knowing that they did. For the time they stretched the truth just a little bit, for not eating everything on their plate, or for being on their phones or video games a little bit later than they were allowed to. And they're sorry for making mistakes over and over again. But thank you for allowing them to be kids. Thank you for showing up day in and day out. Thank you for waking up early and staying up late because you cared even though you were exhausted. Thank you for challenging them and holding them accountable for all the right reasons. Thank you for being active in their lives, at their games and school events. It mattered. Parents and families, a major part of why we're here today is because of you. Students, first off, you're welcome for 2 snow days this year. One for rain, okay, and for the other because the moon crossed over the sun for 90 seconds. So, I think you owe us. We're going to need those 2 days back, and we'll see you in June. Fair? All right. Thank you for the high fives and hand pounds, the hellos and see you laters. Thank you for everything a Strasburg Tigers is and should be. Thank you for being the model for the youngest Tigers to look up to. Thank you for respecting and carrying on the traditions from the Tigers that came before you. Speaking of new traditions, Trenton, what do you think? Shall we? All right, that's it. That's the last element. Well done. So here's some advice. Embrace lifelong learning. Never stop growing your skills and knowledge. And chase your passions with purpose. Find a career that ignites your spirit and contributes something meaningful. It's pretty powerful. Well, I asked ChatGPT, you guys know what that is, to write that for me, because I don't know what that is. So what advice to give you? But here's one thing about technology I've said. Never hide behind it. Allow it to enhance who you really are as a person, and do not let it control you. So here's some real advice for you. Philosophy. Please never stop growing as a person. You will never be complete. Keep working on the best version of yourself. Open doors, see the world, travel, set goals, set the bar high for yourself, and exceed all expectations, even your own. Control your own destiny. It's your choice. Be fearless. Never be afraid to chase your dreams. Only you can stop you. Be yourself. Be yourself. Social media isn't the real world. Always be true to yourself. Find your passion, and I promise you, do what you love, and it will never feel like a job. Have fun, smile, laugh, surround yourself with good people. And most importantly, never stop hugging your family and saying I love you. No matter your age, you will always be their little baby. As parents, we will always worry, always and forever. So make sure you call home, you text back, and you stop and visit all the time. So the class of 2024, remember high school. Reflect on the memories and the crazy stories. Derek, I don't want to hear any, but do not let it define you. Never let high school be your greatest accomplishment. This place will always be home. Strasburg will always be home. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. So remember, be the best in all you do. It's Tiger way. Congrats. Thank you.
Graduates, about that time. As principal, it is my honor to present the class of 2024. These students have persevered for 13 years to reach this point in their lives. Today, we're here to honor these students. In order to recognize each student for reaching this milestone, we invite you to applaud for each student after their name is announced as they receive their diploma. Strasburg Board of Education President, Mr. Kevin Harvey, members of the Strasburg Board of Education, Superintendent, Mr. Vince Lindsay, esteemed faculty and staff, and those that are present at this commencement. I hereby certify that these seniors have met the requirements set forth by the Strasburg Franklin Local School District, Board of Education, and the Ohio Department of Education. I now present to you the class of 2024. With the first row, please stand.
Congratulations. Liana Abdul Bassett. Frank Ahanel Hernandez. Trenton Joshua Bitterkoffer. Lucas Matthew Blankenship. Alexander Michael Burkett. Morgan Lynn Burrell. Megan Pilar DeGenova. Reagan Danae Everhart. Haley May Ennis. Agatha Delaney Farmer. Blake Richard Feller. Ava June Fireball. Madison Deanne Garliner. Luisa Vanessa Gonzalez Hernandez. Hunter David Lee Gum. Haley Jill Herman. Montez Ricardo Hernandez. Aiden Joseph Liggett. Hayden Neil Martini. John Allen Matthews. Micah Renee McCormick. Dennis Robert Miser III. Xander Edward Moore. Declan Jason Mullen. Zyler Christopher Newsom. Waima Grace Porter. Madison Michelle Powell. Drake William Reifenschneider. Emma Grace Reniker. Ada Renee Richards. Derek Morgan Rissler. Jaden Lee Robinson. Alex Daniel Schott. Amelia Taylor Spidell. McKenna Nicole Strapke. Garrett Lyle Thomas. Derek Robert Throne. Luke Nicholas Tucker. Madison Grace Weaver. Cameron Eli Wenger. Logan Andrew Wolgamott. congratulations.
Valedictorians, please come forward. Graduates, please rise.
At this time, I ask that all graduates would follow my lead for the title exchange.
Keep it up.